5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday. We are here to celebrate the Tony Todd, and I have my girl Kay Blah with me, a slice of horror. Are you ready to get into Night of the Living Dead remake?
Yes, I haven't seen this movie in a while, actually.
Oh, really?
It's been a while.
I literally just watched this movie the other week.
Oh, well, this version it's been a while. Like not the black and white one. I don't know why, but like cable TV will show like the original one a lot more than the '90s one.
Yeah, I watched both of them a massive number of times. Like it's crazy. Like and I can't pick a favorite. Do you feel like you have a favorite, the original versus the remake?
uh, I'm gonna go with the I'm a fan of the original, but that don't take away from the '90s version because I watch that any day.
Yeah, I can't pick a favorite. Like I feel like I love both of them, like from top to bottom. The only thing I will say the remake has over the original is Barbara is not as annoying in the 90s version. But outside of that, I think this is just such a great remake. Like Miss Lisa, example of a great remake. Will Miss Tony Todd can't have a conversation about horror without him in the hype. Absolutely cannot have a conversation about horror without including Tony Todd. Darfalina, hello, hit like, subscribe, everyone. Yes, thank you, Darfalina. And I just want to put out a announcement. Okay, it ain't my fault we late today. It ain't on me. I was very much on time, okay? And Kay can vouch for me because I be late all the time. I think I was like an hour late yesterday to the live. Babe, I was on time today.
No, ma'am. No, you was not.
Yeah. Kay, do you see why I can't do like the partnered up lives? Like I be on my own time.
Mm-mm. You can't be on CP time that bad. Now you know that late. That's not regular CP time. That's African people CP time.
I don't know what it is. Like I do not do well. I've never in life done well when it comes to like time, getting anywhere at like a time. Like I'm so terrible. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, I'm always on time because I am respectful of other people's time. So like anytime I'm doing something a shared live, I'm always on time. Like I'm literally never late to stuff like that. But if it's just me, I'm gonna be loosey goosey. Like I'm sorry. I
Okay,
can't help
see,
it.
you get that from your ancestors. Okay, you could blame it on our ancestors because Africans do not have the same concept of time. Like they are tremendously late for stuff.
And you know what? I always say that. I be like, man, look, time is a concept. Like, time ain't real. Like, I literally always say, I want to live a life where I don't even know what time it is. Like, I do not care about time. I just be wanting to be, and I just want to do. Like, I don't even want to care about the time. I don't want to know the time. Darfalina, never seen either. Some what? I gotta remember, it's normies out there. I cannot believe you've never seen either Night of the Living Dead. That means we gotta do a Night of the Living Dead original watch along because I don't know how the hell you didn't see that. Kim Dean, thank you so much for being here in the live. My first time watching. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. I cannot believe this is folks' first time watching. I'm so shocked. So let me tell y'all where y'all can watch this from so y'all can know where it's streaming. Let me see.
Now, if you like me and you have the cinema app, because you got that fire stick, it's on there. Okay.
The fans is listening, Kay.
If you got a fire, and if y'all had the blockbuster movie night people, y'all know the special website to go to, right? Y'all know that which one to go to, right? Okay, they on there. Y'all by this time y'all need to know where to go for the free.
Now, if you want to be a law-abiding citizen, you can watch it on. Night of the Living Dead 1990. You can watch it on AMC Plus. That's where I'm watching it at. Or you can watch it on MGM. So if you're a From fan and you watch From, MGM is the same app that you can watch it from. Or you can watch it on Stars. Or you can rent it on Amazon Prime. So you have a lot of different options
Oh, it's on there too.
to
Wait,
watch
hold on
this.
now.
What?
Hold on, let me see. Cause I ain't checked no other where. Cause I just knew the bootleg app was gonna get it together for me. Let me see. A Night of the Living Dead.
There's not an A in front of it. It's just Night of the Living Dead.
Look here now. Okay, which version is this? That's say the '60s one. Which one this is? What year this say? You said Stars.
Yeah, it's on Stars.
Okay, this might be the 19. No wait, what year is that? 1980.
It's either the 1968 version or the 1990 version. It should be the 1990. That's the remake.
This one still look like that ain't the right one. But it say Stars. Is that the one that Stars have?
Yeah, it should be the 1990 version. It might have both because my AMC app has the 68 version and the 90 version.
Okay, let me ask again instead of putting A on there. Maybe I did the wrong thing. Night of the Living Dead.
Now, see, while we was backstage running our mouth, we probably should have pulled it up for ourselves.
Let me add maybe Alexa, because see, this will happen when you use artificial intelligence. Okay.
We ain't even
Night
got
of the
human
Living Dead,
intelligence
Tony
right.
Todd.
Artificial intelligence. Can we get human intelligence, please?
Okay. I see I see that one got the color on it. Okay. Tony Todd. Okay. 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 You might got the hookup on,
See?
the way to y'all know I be trying I do things the ski mask way sometimes.
Not the ski mask way. Not the ski mask way, Kay. Oh my god. I, I cannot.
If y'all don't want to do it the ski mask way, it's on Stars. Now, everybody who watch Power, y'all know y'all already got Stars.
Yeah, Stars. You can watch on Stars, AMC Plus, MGM, which is where you will be watching from.
Or cinema.
If the Fed's listening, I don't endorse this. Don't come bust down my door. Now, would you say do you feel like you have like a favorite Tony Todd roles? Because I feel like my number one favorite Tony Todd role, honestly, is this movie. That's why I chose Night of the Living Dead remake. I think this is my
Mm.
favorite role and movie he's done. I also really love his cameo in Wishmaster as Johnny Valentine. And something that I feel is really underrated is I love he plays a guest role on the episode of Criminal Minds as like this abusive father and husband whose family is killed. The acting he does in that little guest role, like, it's so freaking good. Like, I actually really, really love that cameo he does in that. Do you have like any favorite movies or roles he's done?
I mean, of course, I completely love him for Candyman, but I also I I I like the fact that he showed up in Final Destination because when horror movies, you always got to have that one person that explained to you the stuff that's going down.
Yeah, the
And you got
Harbinger,
yeah,
the creepy Harbinger.
you gotta have that person that explains what's going on. When everybody lost, it's always one person that gotta break it down to you. And he broke it down, and it was like, and he's with his creepy self. Like,
Right.
it's like I don't even want to listen to him tell me this because it sounds even scarier. But I feel like he talking about something to listen anyway.
Yeah. And do you okay? Who does Tony Todd play in Final Destination? Because I say he's deaf. He's not just a coroner. Who do you say he is in Final Destination?
I think he's that trope of like that's the wise crazy old person that you got to listen to.
Nah, I think he's deaf. I say no, no. He plays deaf. He plays deaf, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
Did you tell him he was in that movie you made us watch called Bitch Ass?
Oh, that's another one of my favorite roles from him. Because let me tell you, baby, one thing Tony Todd gonna do is get a check.
I will never
Tony
forgive
Todd
you
gonna
of
always
that.
get his check.
Never forgive you. This man on a too little tuxedo and a masquerade ball mask, talking like Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy.
That's what we should have did for the watch along. Dang, that was such a missed opportunity.
Don't invite me to that. Don't do not invite me.
So if I would have hit you up and said, "Kay, for Tony Todd, let's get together and let's do the bitch ass watch along," you would have said no.
And get somebody else to do it. No, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm mad. Look, Tony Todd gonna show up in any and everything because baby, Tony Todd gonna get his check. Okay, he gonna. We should have did bitch ass watch along. That was such a missed opportunity, Kay.
You know what? So everybody else can cuss you out like I did. You know what? Let them. So then they'll see where my stance on that, so they can see how I feel.
Oh my god. Now, did you see? I'm dying because now you got bitch ass in my head. Did you see? He now Tony Todd has two new movies that came out this year. One is called Stream from the folks that do Terrifier, and the other one is called The Bunker about aliens. I saw Stream. I haven't seen The Bunker yet. Have you seen any one of those this year yet, Kay?
Mm-mm. Now you know not telling me to watch nothing with no damn aliens. What kind of aliens is it? Is it the gray the grays?
I don't even know if you see the aliens because I haven't seen the movie yet. But basically, the movie is about aliens take over the planet, and you have these people in an underground bunker trying to figure out a way to kill the aliens. But I haven't seen it yet. I can't believe you haven't seen Stream.
I heard about it. Is it good though?
I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, Tony Todd gonna always show up for a check.
So, then why would you tell me to watch this?
Because that's just my opinion. Because honestly, I've heard a lot of people say they really like Stream. And for me personally, to be honest, the thing that really got in the way was, one thing I cannot stand is the angsty teen trope. And the angsty teen is real heavy in Stream. And it got on my nerves so bad. But Tony Todd more so has like a cameo, if I remember correctly. Like he comes in at the very end, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's Lord Jesus. It was very annoying.
Oh, see, ain't nobody got time for that.
Now why I can't Kay, come up with something for us to talk about so I have time to look for this movie. I don't know what's going on with my
Now how you ain't got the movie pulled up?
huh?
Now how you ain't got the movie pulled up?
Because I ain't got it pulled up, and now I'm like, why? I went to my AMC app, and I'm like, why do I not see it? Let me see. Let me try my MGM app because I don't know what's going on. I keep seeing the 68 version. I keep seeing the 1968 version.
Well, see, what happened was when I pulled it up on Stars, Stars told me it was made in '68, but it said Tony Todd.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Maybe it just has the wrong date because I just saw the date and I was like, no, not. I don't know why they all say 1968. That's why.
Yeah, that's what happened. So while we're waiting for Nikki, who's supposed to have the movie pulled up already, Ray, by show of hands, who all got locked in the bathroom and they family members said Candyman 5 times and closed the door and turned the light off? Because I know who who family members did that to them.
I cannot believe you, Kay.
I'm trying to see something.
I didn't get locked in the bathroom. I did it on my own.
Now see, that's because you just different. I'm not gonna do that myself.
And I did Bloody Mary.
Mm-mm.
Like, was I
Mm-mm.
the only person that did Bloody Mary as well? Because the bloody, have you heard of Bloody Mary thing? Okay, it's pretty much like Candyman. Like you have to, but I
Yes.
think it's a little different Bloody Mary because Bloody Mary, you go in the bathroom, you turn the lights out, you supposed to put water on the mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times and spin around.
Now I ain't never heard you that you supposed to do all of that, them extra steps in there. Now who doing all that extra stuff? It's already one thing I got to say your name, but you want me to do all this extra stuff too? Now people come in the bathroom talking about why is water on the mirror? Did you clean? Did you forget to wipe to finish cleaning the mirror? Or ain't nobody doing all the extra stuff? Anytime any of those things happen to be, it was against my will.
Well, that's what we was doing in Florida. Has anybody heard of Bloody Mary? And has anybody heard of turning the bathroom lights off, putting water on the mirror, spinning around 3 times, and saying Bloody Mary name? Like, was that just a Floridian thing, or was that just a my family thing?
Cause ain't nobody doing them extra steps.
I did. Like literally, me and my cousins took turns going in the bathroom and doing, and like everybody went in one at a time, and you had to splash the water, and you had to spin around, and you had to say her name 3 times. You had to say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Splash the water, spin around with the lights off. Like, please tell me, me and my family ain't just make that up.
Y'all, because I ain't never heard those extra steps in my life. Even in the movies, they ain't do all of that. They ain't even do that in the movie.
Oh dang, Kay, you was right. Okay, so if anybody is watching on AMC or Stars, it for some reason it says 1968, but yeah, it is the 1990 version with Tony
You just
Todd.
gotta
See,
look up
that's
it,
why I
see
was
the
sitting here
name.
for so long trying to find. I was like, why does they keep saying 1968 for all of them?
You just make sure to say Tony Todd on there.
Yeah, that threw me off.
See, Darfalina say ain't nobody doing all those extra steps.
So wait, you gotta be lying. Did my family make that up? Are you kidding me?
Ain't nobody doing all that.
I'm
Even
kidding. I
there's a
never did
there's a
all of that. I just say her name 3 times. So nobody else did that.
no there's a horror short on the Hulu's American Horror Stories, and this is a good one. It's the one with the black people on there, and it's a whole episode about Bloody Mary, and they ain't even do all of that. And they ain't do that.
That is literally my mind is blown right now. Like I thought that was like I could have sworn there was like a Bloody Mary, like what is it called? Okay, my mind blanket. What is it called? Like urban legend. Like I could have sworn there was like a Bloody Mary urban legend. Like that's not real.
It is. There's a movie. I'm telling you, like the on Hulu, American Horror Stories. They have an episode about that. But ain't nobody say nothing about throwing water at the mirror and turn around 3 times and spin around. So that's like saying you got to say candy band, but you got to throw some candy and the mirror and smear some honey over your forehead and do 2 jumping jacks and then cut the light off. Then say the same 5 times.
Not smear honey on your forehead and do something. See, you don't went too far, Kay.
Cause who doing all of that?
Oh my god. Okay. We done spent 20 minutes chit chatting. Everybody should have a movie queued up by now? Because how long it done took us to chit chat for 20 minutes? Everybody should have the movie queued up. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get into our watch along. Hey, Vanessa Wicked, thank you for being here in the live. Hey, Gambit, thank you for being here in the live. Is everyone ready for? And I gotta remember, not we can't get no spoilers. We got folks who never saw this before, so no spoilers. Okay, Akeem is ready. Kenneth, thank you for being here in the live. They're coming for you, Barbara. I'm in Vancouver, Canada. We did this back in 93. Okay, wait. So you did the Bloody Mary thing, Kenneth? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah,
they probably
please
said
somebody back me up.
they said the name. They ain't say they did those
No,
extra steps
he
in there.
said we did this back in the day. Okay, so Kenneth, y'all went in the bathroom, turned the lights out, put water on the mirror,
They ain't do that.
spin around 3 times, and said Bloody Mary name 3 times. Is that what you're saying, Kenneth? Please tell me I'm not alone.
I promise you they didn't do that part.
Okay, Kay, are you ready to hit play? Is everyone ready
Mm-hmm.
to hit play? Okay, we're gonna hit play at 3, 2, play. What dream? Not critical. That was not my dream. This is something we did when we were kids. Why my dreams got to be extra?
Oh, here you gonna have to give me a timestamp because they stars lied to me.
Me.
Son of a.
What happened, Kay?
See, that's why I always trust. Where my bootleg app at? Don't need. I ain't even worry about it. Get this bootleg app. Stop playing with me.
Hey! What happened?
I said this the black and white. Now why y'all got Tony Todd name under here?
Kay, I think you might not have given it time. It looks black and white for like the first 2 seconds. But this is the Tony Todd movie.
Uh-oh. So I left out of it too soon?
Yes, why did you cut it off after 2 seconds, Kay?
Oh hell. I did. That's just what happened.
You just ready to put the tea
Night of the
back
Living
on.
Dead, Tony Todd. I
Oh
said,
my god.
y'all lied to me.
Yes, the 1990 version is on
Starring.
Stars and it is on AMC
Yep,
Plus.
it
I'm
says.
watching on and it's on MGM.
Okay, what your timestamp is?
My timestamp is 2 minutes and 5 seconds. It's so fun to me when directors remake like
Okay,
their
this still ain't
own.
the one because it say directed by George Romero.
It is directed by George Romero, girl.
He directed the 1991 too.
Yes, he remade his own movie, Kay.
No, this still ain't. This still ain't.
Kay, let it play, Kay. And you're gonna see Tony Todd name pop up.
That ain't it because he ain't
K.
come up there.
George A. Romero directed. He remade his own film. He directed the 1990 version and the 68 version.
They lying.
K, that's not lying. I thought everybody knew that. Arthur Sylvester, yes, it is playing on MGM Plus. So anybody that watches From, which is on MGM Plus, you can watch Night of the Living Dead 1990 with Tony Todd on MGM Plus.
See, I knew that's why I see that's why I stick with the bootleg app. Now, what's your timestamp?
My timestamp is 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Now wait a minute, Arthur. Nah, 1990 is Tom. No, Tom Savini does special effects. He's not a director. Don't make me look stupid. Am I mixing stuff up? Tom Savini does special effects. He does not. He doesn't direct. Let me look this up because now you're making me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, George Romero. It was George
Damn, I
Romero.
don't know what I'm talking about. Tom Savini is the director of the 1990 version, and George A. Romero is credited as a writer. Why did I think George A. Romero directed both and remade his own film?
Okay, so we're looking
Why
at this.
did I think Tom Savini did special effects, wasn't a director?
So are we looking at that white dude coming behind Barbara?
Yes, we are looking
Okay.
at the white guy coming behind Barbara.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, trust the bootleg app. Sometimes it be right. That's all I'm saying.
I can't can't believe I have been saying and thinking the wrong thing for like the last 100 years. I thought George A. Romero directed the '68 and the '90. I thought he remade his own movie, and I thought Tom Savini did special effects. I did not know he was directing. I don't know what the hell I've been thinking all these years. What? Oh, and speaking of Tony Todd's last roles from this, well, I don't know if it's his last roles because he has stuff in post production, but the two Tony Todd movies that I was just telling y'all about that came out this year, and the one I saw stream, Tom Savini makes a wait, no, I'm mixing movies up. Tom Savini does not make a cameo in Stream. Tom Savini had a cameo in Terrifier 3. That's what it was. I got so many movies and actors and filmmakers in my head, y'all. It be blurring and melding together. I don't know what the world. Pretty girl Danny, thank you for being here in the live. Is this a scary movie? Because I'll just watch your faces and reactions.
It's not scary.
No, it's not a scary movie. But then again,
But
scary
zombies.
is relative. This is a very old school, slow moving, like the original zombies type of movie. I don't think it's scary. I feel like a 4-year-old could watch this movie and not be scared. But like I said, everybody's scary is different.
It ain't scary. It's just zombies in there.
Yeah, Arthur, I feel like I only know Tom Savini for special effects and obviously his little cameos. I had no idea he was a director. Like, I don't know why that was not in my head. I had no idea. I just know him as special effects. Gambit, it was scary for me as a 9-year-old. Okay, well, maybe I'm just morbid and on a different level because I saw Night. I saw Night of the Living Dead when I was like a really, really little kid. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
my
like,
mom made me watch the black and white version.
I saw the black and white version and I saw the 1990 version when I was a really, really little kid. I mean, I saw the Evil Dead when I was 3 years old. So, like I said, scary is relative.
Yeah. My mom used to have us watching the black and white horror movies. Be like, this is a good movie, even if it's black and white. Be like, if you watch it, it's
Now,
still good.
no, I don't do the black and white movies. It's only 2 black and white movies that I love and that I watch. That is the original The Blob and that is the original Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-mm.
That's it. That's where it stops. Now,
The
I do want to
the
watch.
bird. You got to put the birds on that list.
Oh yeah, The Birds. I used to love The Birds when I was a kid. I forgot about that one because I haven't seen it in ages. Yes, and The Birds. Those are the only 3 black and white movies that I ride for. Now, I would like to see The Thing from Another World, which is the what John Carpenter's The Thing is remade from. I would like to see that, and that is black and white. But outside of that, black and white is not my ministry. It's just not. Give me color. Let me see what else Tom Savini done directed. Because I swear to God, I know like he is like super master of special effects. I did not know he ever directed anything. Okay, it looked like Night of the Living Dead is the only like movie he directed. He directed an episode of Creep Show and an episode of Tales from the Dark Side and a few other things I've never heard of. I was today years old. I wonder if they intend. I'm so happy they changed Barbara. I could not stand Barbara from the original. My son and I met Tony Todd a few years ago. Tony and my son showed each other pictures of their cats the whole time. Everybody has a story about meeting Tony Todd.
I love that. I know,
Like that
except
is like
me.
so cool. Like I guess he was like one of the nicest, most like accessible like actors out there. Because when I tell you when he passed, I saw so many people posting like pictures they took with him or telling a story of meeting him, and literally nobody has anything but
Mm-hmm.
nice things to
Right.
say about meeting Tony Todd. I don't know which one I like better. You what now? What did you say, Kay? You said you like the '68 version better.
Mm-hmm. But that don't take away from this one. Like it's still good though.
I think they did so good with this remake, and
Mm-hmm.
usually, and like I'm not even like a remake hater, but I don't like a beat for beat remake, and this is pretty much a beat for beat remake with some exceptions.
I was just gonna say this is like the old one. They just put color in it.
Yeah, it's literally a beat for beat remake. They just made like a few changes, but it's literally the same movie. And usually I don't like that, but for some reason, like, and I just cannot pick a favorite. Like I watched them both a million times. I think they're both masterful.
If anybody need timestamps, let us know. If you just popping in here, we watching the 1990 version of Night of the Living Dead.
Hey,
Hey,
the curator, thank you for being here in the live.
we might do another one for the 1968 version for those who wanna. After you all watch this one, if you wanna watch the 68 one too.
Daniel, hello. I have this
Mhm.
movie. I would like to watch the 1968 version, where we're watching the 1990 version in celebration of Tony Todd, who just passed away. But I do love the 68 version. I love them both. And I literally, like, Kay, do you have any type, like a horror movie that's kind of like a comfort horror movie that you watch like a million times? Like, I feel like the '68 Night of the Living Dead and the '90s version Night of the Living Dead is like a comfort horror movie that I watch a psychotic number of times.
Not sure a movie because I watch any horror movie as long as it's on the TV as a comfort horror movie. Uh, but the Walking Dead is my comfort show.
Oh my god. Okay, Kay. How many times have you
Mhm.
rewatched Walking Dead? Because I love Walking Dead, but I stopped watching when Glenn got killed. And when I
Why?
cause I just no.
That's
I
what the
didn't like
books.
Negan.
The book. That's what happened in the books. It wasn't ever. I'll be trying because I read the books, and I have the three compendium Walking Dead books, so I knew it was gonna happen. I'm like, why are y'all mad? That's how he was wrote. He was never gonna live past that.
But they didn't follow the comics with everything. They could have let my baby live. But
That would, but see, that was one of those canon events. You can't change the canon events.
and it's not, I didn't even stop watching because I mean that was a big reason. I didn't really care for the Alexandria years. Like I wasn't a bit, my favorite Walking Dead is season 1, I think like through 4, and I have rewatched those seasons so many times.
Mm-mm.
What's when you rewatch Walking Dead as your comfort show, what seasons are you rewatching?
All of them. My favorite seasons are 2 and 5.
Okay. Now wait, 5 is when they got to Alexandria, right?
But see, the way 5 started was when they started in Terminus, and
No,
that be
isn't that season 4?
they
Okay,
ended
okay.
they ended season 4 in Terminus, and then they started right back up like it just like no time passed
Okay.
in Terminus. So like those first few episodes, like season 5 was hitting.
Okay. Okay.
It's
I
like
must
when
be
they
mixing it
started,
up
yeah,
because
they
I
started from
know.
Terminus and then they ended it ended in Alexandria. Like Alexandria was like the end of that
Okay.
season.
Okay.
Now season 6 started and they were there. So I get that part. But yeah, season 5 is when they didn't start there, they ended there.
Okay, then I would say instead of saying season 1 through 4, I would
Mhm.
say season 1 through 5. Then are my
Mhm.
favorites because like I like the whole. Now I hated the decision to bring the governor back, but I did love everything that happened. We had to leave the prison, and the governor came with them people. Then Terminus. Then when we was on the road, Bob was like tainted meat, tainted meat. Like I love like all of those events.
Mhm.
And Alexandra had some good moments, like
Oh yeah, see the
when
tainted meat was season 5.
okay, see, I was thinking that was
Mhm.
season 4. Okay,
Mhm.
okay,
Oh yeah, I rewatch Walking Dead so much. I can't even tell you how many times. That's my comfort show.
yeah.
And I usually started from season 2 because I like Shane.
No, you got to start from season 1. You got to start. We meet my baby, Glenn.
Okay, this is what I do if when I start over. I watch the first episode and then I skip all the way until the last episode at the CDC. So I watch one and then I watch the season finale and then I go on to season 2.
Oh, I like this idea. So, some trivia for this remake. It says Tom Savini originally wanted to start the film in black and white, then slowly add color. I love that idea. Why didn't they do that?
Oh, speaking of trivia, for those who don't know, because I think I've said it on a live before, they named Tony Todd's character Dwayne Jones, which in the '68 version it was they named the black guy Dwayne Jones, and then in The Walking Dead, Morgan's son is named Dwayne Jones, and they named him that after this movie.
And can you envision this movie with Lawrence Fishburne or Ving Rhames? Because that's two of the actors that Tony Todd beat out for the role of Ben in Night of the Living Dead. I cannot see Ving Rhames, but I feel like I could kind of see Lawrence
Yeah,
Fishburne.
I was just gonna say because Lawrence Fishburne in the '90s he had that look, and I feel like he would have fit. Now Ving Rhames, I don't know about that one. No, I would not. I'm not trying to watch Night of the Living Holiday Heart.
I always thought they should have let Shane live, and then when they do the big Negan reveal, he would be Negan. I love Shane, and I thought he was killed off way too prematurely, but that's just my
Mm.
opinion.
Oh yeah.
Now, I love the reveal that we get of when he pops back up and we learn what the guy whispered to Rick, but I think
Hmm.
he got killed off way too prematurely.
Because by
Um,
season 5, Rick literally morphed into Shane. Like literally,
like I'm saying, like, and
Rick was Shane in season 5.
that's the thing that annoys me. I feel like Rick and Shane together would have been like great lead. Like we needed some of Rick and we needed some of Shane. Like I was with Shane. Like we need to bust down and kill all these walkers in this barn. Like y'all playing games.
I stand by that decision because what we doing?
Yes. Did I not just say Ben? Yeah, I
Oh
said
yeah, the
Ben.
actor name, the character name being the actor Dwayne Jones.
Oh, they're talking about your trivia. Oh, okay. I thought they were talking
Oh
about what I
yeah.
just said.
Hmm.
About who beat out Tony. I mean, who Tony Todd beat out to play Ben.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Greg Nicotero he was a fan of George Romero, and so a lot of the nods that you will see in The Walking Dead he took from George Romero.
The Master of Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I feel like that wasn't really Shane. I don't know why they wrote that man like that. And Lori was playing games. Lori was playing games. Why would you go to Shane and say, I don't know who baby this is? Like, stop going to that man.
I was just
Leave
gonna
him
say,
alone.
See, no, we ain't gonna say Shane was too far gone because Lori said that Shane was about to leave. Shane said,
Exactly.
"I'm getting." Shane had gathered his supplies. He said, "I'm about to." He said, "Y'all got it. I'm about to be up out of here." And Lori was like, "No, you ain't. You ain't got to leave. You done helped so
Yep.
much, and I'm sorry I put you through that. Carl needs you. You know what? You was
Yep.
there for me and Carl.
Yep.
And I really
Lori
don't
was
even
the
know who
problem.
baby it is."
Lori was the problem.
Dog, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Cause when she said, I don't know whose baby this is,
Exactly.
why would you not stick around when you feel like
Exactly.
that's your child? When you
Exactly.
feel like you got a child at stake.
She was playing games with that man.
And then right before it told Rick, I think Shane is getting out of hand. You need to do something about it.
He was originally going to call it Night of the Living Dead, and someone told Robert that might not be the best idea. Are we talking about The Walking Dead? Was going to be called Night of the Living Dead? Is that what you're talking about? Big Ben. Ben is one of my all-time favorite horror movie characters. It's messed up how he died. We're not supposed to put in spoilers, Ben. We got folks who ain't seen this movie before. I'm sorry, y'all. I would have never put up that comment and been reading if I knew what it said. No, no spoilers, y'all. No spoilers in the chat. I know this is like 100-year-old movie that it feel like everybody and their mama done seen, but we got a few people in the chat who said this is their first time watching. So
Oh yeah.
please, no spoilers.
Pretty girl Danny. Yeah, if you can watch The Walking Dead, you can watch Night of the Living Dead. Same type of zombies, same situations. If you could take The Walking Dead, you could take this movie.
Oh, he wanted to do The Walking Dead like it was in the same universe. Okay.
And I think, but see, but because I'm trying to think, because they did like a lot of little nods and stuff like throughout the season that like kind of like give it like it could have been like some of the say like a lot of different Easter eggs and nods to it that they put in there. Like there's and which people probably ain't watch it that far, but there's like an episode where like it was a Negan Center episode where they gave a backstory, and it was showing his wife was driving in the car, and she gets the same radio message that they get in the movie.
Okay, Darfalina, I'm glad you did not catch that. I hope that other person, a few other people who said they never saw this, I hope y'all didn't catch it. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
no.
good, Ben. I'm guessing you weren't here at the top, but yeah, please no spoilers in the chat. It's some people that haven't seen this. Gambit, the timestamp is 22 minutes and 29 seconds. Now, Kate, if you had to survive a zombie apocalypse, which would do you have the highest chance of survival? 28 days later, zombie apocalypse, or Night of the Living Dead, zombie apocalypse?
As long as they slow moving, I'm good. I know I can survive. I'll survive Night of Living Dead. I'll survive Walking Dead. I'll survive Dawn of the Dead. But when we start talking
Now, that was
about
kind of fast. No, wait,
that,
wait.
they when that they was just a lot of them. No, but when we start talking about Black Summer and 28 Days Later, I don't know about all that now.
Oh my God, Kay. I never hear anybody talk about Black Summer. When I tell you, I be feeling like I was the only person on the planet that watched Black Summer. That first season is elite. That second season, very shaky.
But I still wish they would have had a third one though.
I do too.
They still should. But yeah, I'm not surviving the Black Summer. No, ain't nobody surviving Black Summer zombies. They reanimate in like 30 seconds and they run like Usain Bolt. If those come, everybody doomed.
Right. You know, Tony Todd was a true thespian, as they say. He was a stage actor. Okay, another Black Summer fan. I swear I never hear anybody talk about Black Summer. I really be feeling like I was the only person on the planet that watched it.
No, Black Summer was good.
Yeah.
People
I
just
still
people just
think
weren't talking
about
about it enough.
that the white guy from season 1 who was running for that extended time because one of the zombies was chasing him, baby. I wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have survived. Oh, I don't like that line. Given the week we done had last week, doesn't take long for the world to fall apart. Oh Jesus, I don't want to hear that.
Oh no, we knew it don't didn't take long for the world to fall apart because one minute people was acting up over them Popeyes chicken sandwiches, and the next second we was in a pandemic. That should have told us right there.
I still don't understand why everybody took all the tissue. I still don't understand that one.
That's that pretty much gave it away right
How
there.
much ass do y'all need to wipe? Like, why was everybody taking the tissue?
That just shows we are not gonna do right.
Oh, Arthur, yes, Z Nation. Oh my God. Now I will say Z Nation, just like The Walking Dead for me, started to fall off after a certain season. But I think like the first, like, I don't know, 4 seasons of Z Nation were elite. That's another show I never hear nobody talk about is Z Nation.
I watched like the first 2 seasons, I think, of Z Nation. Now I don't think we give Resident Evil 2 enough credit.
We don't give Resident Evil enough credit, period. Look, I like that franchise. I still remember watching the very first Resident Evil. And during that time, I was a teenager and I was very into video games back then. I also played the Resident Evil video game. I was obsessed with that first Resident Evil movie. And I still think that is a 5-star movie. I love that first movie. Resident Evil 2 is also good. Um, the one with Ashanti is good. Um, what's the one? Oh, and one of them, because it's so I hate when it's a lot of sequels. They all start bleed together. But the sequel where pretty much all the sequels of Resident Evil is good until we get like to that final one, then that go off the rails. But one of them had one of the greatest horror openings ever where Alice was like just a soccer mom living at home with her husband and a little deaf child, and then the zombies come in. That opening was so good. That opening was so good. I love the Resident Evil franchise.
I'm trying to remember which one that was. I don't, it wasn't.
Let me see.
It wasn't Apocalypse,
No, it wasn't Apocalypse. That's the
and I
second
don't think,
one.
and I don't think it was Extinction either. It
No,
might.
it's
It
um
had to be Afterlife or Retribution. I feel like it
wasn't
was Retribution.
Extinction the third one with
Ashanti was in that
Ashanti?
movie. Afterlife was with
Yep,
Boris
it's
Cooper.
Retribution.
hmm
It's Retribution. But I feel like they're all good. The first Resident Evil is good. Resident Evil Apocalypse is good. Retribution is good. Extinction is good. Afterlife is good. Like they're solid until you get to that very, very last Resident Evil. That one sucked. But the Resident Evil movies is look, that's a good franchise. I don't care. Like people be talking crap about Resident Evil.
And I don't care what people say, that Netflix show they had out a while ago. I
Now, hold on,
watched it.
that you going too far, K. You going too far.
I don't
Because
care.
I could even really get into the show because I cannot do the teenagers. I cut it off. I
Okay.
couldn't even get
Okay.
past.
It was the story that was when they was in the future. That was good.
Now
Like when you
that
get
one
past
seemed
the angsty
good,
teens.
but I couldn't sit through them teenagers. I was like, I gotta get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
you got to get past the angsty teens to get to the real story.
I can't stand
Cause see,
angsty
they
teen.
stopped showing them after a while, but like halfway, midway through the season, it was good. Cause I almost cut it off too, cause I was like letting it play in the background, but it eventually got good.
Yeah, I don't know why writers and filmmakers love a freaking angsty teen trope. Like it get on my nerve.
I don't like it either.
And why they gotta do teenagers like that? They act like every single teen on the planet is just angst. Like every teen ain't an angsty teen. They ain't obnoxious. Like, come on, man. Oh, Akeem got some taste. Resident Evil Retribution and Extinction are my favorites. Look, y'all be sleeping on Resident Evil franchise. That is a solid ass franchise.
The video games too.
Yeah. Now I can't remember them in detail as far as which ones, but yeah, when I was a teenager, I was into the Resident Evil. And you know what? I can't remember. And it's so funny. I used to be. Video games is not my ministry. I will not do no video games. But when I was a teenager, I was really into video games. But then I remember I got in trouble, and my mama took my video game system away for like a month. And then when I got it back, I didn't even care. And that literally is how I got out of my phase of video games, because my mama took the system away for like it might not have been a month, might have been like a few weeks because I got in trouble. And then when I got it back, I didn't care about it. But I remember one of my favorite video games. I don't even know what it was called, but it was like this little blue devil, and you were in like some kind of dungeon. I don't know. I can't barely remember, but it was like this little blue devil, and I used to love playing that game. But I don't get video games. I don't get why people are into them. It's just not my thing.
It used to be. I can't even lie. It used to be. Like I used to like Resident Evil, like Darfalina, right? Resident them first like 4 or 5 Resident Evil games was scary as hell.
Yeah, I used to love the Resident Evil games. I used to have the hardest time getting past them damn dogs. That was used to mess me up.
No, it wasn't a dog. It was the birds.
Oh yeah, them too. But them dogs was vicious. Now I will say there was because my little sister is really into video games. There was some horror video game I was watching her play. It was like watching a movie. Like it was so good.
That's how they make. That's why the Resident Evil game was so good. It was like a movie.
I'm too poor to even get into video games. First of all, I can't even. I'm supposed to go buy the system right now. Nah, babe, I ain't got no money for that. Like, what is the game system? Like $500, and then the games be like $100, $200 each. Nah, because my little sister's into video games. That stuff be expensive.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm.
I always wonder who would I be in a crisis.
Because I'm looking at this house like some people you just don't want to be holed up with
Yes.
in an emergency.
And I feel like that's the thing, though. I always wonder who would I be in a crisis, like when I watch movies like this and you got a group of people, but it's always somebody else that gets you killed. Like it's somebody that you are trapped with or trying to survive with that gets you killed.
Exactly.
It's like you got to fight the threat and you got to fight the people.
Correct. And of course, don't let you be the only black person in there because you could be the
Ooh,
smartest person in the room and they still ain't gonna listen.
and is it just me? That was always the vibe I got with the dynamic of what is his name? Cooper? And Ben, wait, is Cooper the young boy or is that the jerk guy? Let me see.
Look, I'm just saying that you know I don't know names.
Yeah, you be terrible with names, Kay. Harry, Cooper is the young boy. That was the vibe I always got. Was like he didn't want to listen to Ben, also because he just controlled him. But I felt like it was because he was black. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
the vibe I always got with they little button head dynamic.
That's the vibe I got too.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
That's why
I
at,
need to
at the
start
point of an
saying that.
apocalypse,
You lame brains.
that's why in an apocalypse, I'm just gonna start off acting like Shane. Like I ain't got time.
But when I look, the hard decisions gotta be made. Oh, I was saying the right name. I was wondering why Cooper was in my head. His character name is Harry Cooper. They must be saying Cooper in the movie because Cooper is
Mhm.
what I was thinking.
Oh, child, them that got on my nerves. Them and that little girl. Like, let it
When
go.
I tell you,
Let
I always say the person you marry could be life or death because her being tied to this man, your husband done got you killed
mm-hmm.
because you got to follow his lead. Hell no, I'm not finna follow you to hell. You're not finna lead me to hell.
Cause I'll be sitting there like, who said that? You want me to do what?
The way I would have knocked him in the head. Like I wish you would.
See, that's the kind of people Shane would just go ahead and just take him down
Yeah,
and
because
say
he a
like we ain't
threat.
got yeah
He a
we
threat.
ain't got time, we ain't got time.
He a threat to the safety of the group.
And that little girl can go too. I don't care. She ain't turned all the way. We're gonna have to stop this before she get there. Go ahead, look at the flowers.
There you go. I also wouldn't want to be the only woman in a room like Barbara is. Being the only person of color is one thing, but adding that too, I don't know. Yeah, Tom's girlfriend is here, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be the only woman. I'm at the end of the world. I just feel like all men gonna be grapists. I'm sorry, like that's what I be thinking. Like if it's an apocalypse, it's end of the world. It ain't no laws. It ain't no civilization. Uh-uh. I might be the one like old girl in Pitch Black who masquerade as a man. Like that would be me, just trying to be safe. Unless I go in the apocalypse with like a group that includes men that I already know and trust. But if I'm just in the apocalypse running across strangers, I'd be scared of every man I come across.
No, I decided in my mind I'm just gonna tell them I got a disease.
They won't care. They will not care. Like I feel like that's the thing with being a woman. If you're a man in the apocalypse, yeah, you might have to worry about getting killed, maybe even tortured, but you don't have to worry about getting hard R word. Like I'd rather only have to worry about getting killed or tortured.
I don't know now. And Walking Dead, Carl wasn't safe neither. Them claimer dudes was trying to get
Oh, the that
them
biker
claim
group.
the claimer dudes. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Some people you just ain't gonna be safe.
Ben is just doing his best in the situation he's in. Oh, he absolutely is. But like it be the other people you got to worry about. If it was just, I feel like if it was just Ben holed up in his house, or maybe even just Ben and Barbara and Tom and his girlfriend, Ben probably would have been okay. But like it be other people you got to worry about. Yes, thank you, Jeff. Y'all hit the like button and share and comment. Slice of Horror channel is cool.
Thank you, Jeff. Y'all hit that like and sub on all the channels if you have not.
Darfalina, I'm going to be the relative a character recounts dying in the very early days because I'm not putting up a fight. Baby, I'm fighting. I want to live. I want to. And my thing is always when I watch these movies, I don't want to die. I want to live. I don't care. Like, I want my life. But if I have to die, I at least want to be able to fight for my life. Like, I don't want to be like old girl in the Matrix when she was like, not like this. Not like this. When he was just pulling the plug on them.
Mhm.
No, I want to go out fighting. If I have to go out, I want to fight. I want to fight for my life. Like, if you want my life, you gotta take it. Like, I'm not like I know I gotta put up a fight. Like, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a struggle for you to try to get my life. I want to fight for my life. And see, this how you supposed to panic. She panicking and crying, but she nailing that damn dough up though. She not just crying and not doing nothing. Look, I absolutely got final girl energy. Okay, it ain't no question. I would be a final girl. But just in case I'm not, I want to at least fight for my life.
Yeah, that's what I name my channel members, Final Girls and Final Guys. Cause look, I might not could survive much, but a zombie apocalypse, I think I got this under control. I don't trust nobody as he is, and I'm already thinking like Shane.
Oh, I'm
I
not
ain't got
trusting
time.
nobody.
I ain't
But
got time.
pay attention to the plug. If you haven't, okay, you see how she just plugged that? Go check out
Hmm.
Kate channel memberships if you want to be a final girl or a final guy.
And I'm putting in chat right now. We do blockbuster movie nights every Saturday. We have moved to Discord, y'all, so that we can start to show the movie on the screen. So if you would like to join our blockbuster movie nights every single Saturday, and again, you won't have to look for the movie anymore. We'll start to put it on the screen in Discord. You'll get a link every Saturday. Y'all hit the membership. It's pinned. Membership link is pinned.
Unfortunately, I'm not built for the end of civilization. Life won't be worth living without weekly mani pedis. Look, I want to live. Like, I don't care about the quality of the life. I just want to live. Like, I'm sorry, I do. I want to live. I don't care about modern comforts. As long as I got some chapstick and some water and food, I'm good. I want to live. Just give me chapstick, water, food, shelter. I want to live. And no grapists. I want to live. I'm okay surviving at the apocalypse at the end of the world. I want to live. I want to live.
Candy Loves is in the building. Y'all, if y'all have not joined her channel, y'all hit subscribe for Candy Loves TV. She be having some good stuff over there. And Candy, another person ain't watched the movie.
I cannot believe it's people in the world that has never seen. You ever have those movies, Kay, where it's like you literally feel like everybody has seen?
If you need a timestamp, Candy, let us know. We're still halfway. We still got half of the movie left. So if anybody need a timestamp, what is that? Okay, I'm too far away.
We
Nikki, what's
are at 44 minutes and 7 seconds.
okay? Yeah, I was close.
And shout out to the 30 people here with us for this watch along. Shout out to
Mhm.
y'all for being here with us for Night of the Living Dead. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. Darfalina, that's true, but I'm hoping I have my clique with me that we gonna all just, protect ourselves and kill them off. Cause I want to live. Like I don't care. I want to live. That's why like I never understand when people like, and I feel like, I'm sorry, I feel like religious people do this a lot. When I would like have to be drugged to church with my mama, I feel like people always talk about Jesus coming back and end. Why do you want it to be end of days, baby? I want to live. Like I don't want Jesus to come back. Like I don't want the end of the days. I want to live. I like life. That smack he gave her looked so so fake. That looked like just a little love tap.
And if anybody here is on Discord, I'm going to drop the link for you all for the Discord so y'all can uh jump on in there.
I love the way being yoked Cooper ass up with his collar. I always say I do not want to lock myself in anything that I can't run out of. Like if I can't escape from where I'm hiding, I don't want to hide there. Like I don't want to be trapped. I'm with Judy Rose. Like Cooper, where would you be if we ain't let your behind in here? Look, Candy, I'm trying to live life as long as I possibly can.
Okay, people be too busy being racist and not trying to survive. Y'all worry about the wrong thing.
The wrong things.
Vitron Espada, if you need a timestamp, let us know. Yes, this is a good movie. I love Night of the Living Dead. R.I.P. Tony Todd.
This is my favorite horror movie to watch. Not necessarily the best, just my favorite. Love what they did with Barbara's character. That's why I say I can't
Mhm.
pick a favorite between the 68 and the 90. the remake and the original. But what I think the remake has over the original is what they did with Barbara's character.
Yeah, I don't know Pretty Girl Danny, but they just trying to keep the zombies out, okay?
Them nailing up all them doors and windows is a no way out scenario. The zombies are eventually getting in. Where are y'all going to run to next? The roof, the attic. Gambit, the timestamp is 50 minutes and 8 seconds. Thank you so much, Jeff Dean Ridgway.
If anyone is on Discord, my Discord link is in the chat. Follow the Discord. Channel updates, all kind of information. Channel the subscribers, everybody is already on there chatting and whatnot. So if you are on Discord, I just dropped the link.
And Cooper's such a punk. And that's the thing with people like Cooper. Like, act all boisterous, got all that mouth, smacking his wife around. But he's scary. He can't even hand Cooper the dang box of nails. Like, he's that scared. And why would you think that just running to the basement is the answer? Because you gonna stay in the basement forever and let the zombies overrun the house? Like, that just don't make sense.
Exactly. And then he gonna allow everybody else to do the hard work so he can go and hide.
Right. That's all he want to do is just hide.
And I hate in those scenarios when people be trying to use logic in a situation where we dealing with supernatural stuff. Logic don't apply here.
Right.
Y'all got to think outside the box.
Like, man, what did you want me to do? Let him just come in here and attack us?
Apparently so.
That was always one of my favorite zombies. Like, I don't know why I love that zombie. And I love how he like unexpectedly comes in. I don't know. I like Barbara in this one. Now you know what I would have really liked? What I would have really liked with the remake if Barbara and her brother would have been black. Like, if Barbara and her brother would have been black, so that we didn't have to live through the trauma of, the first one. I ain't gonna say because people haven't seen it. But I would love if Barbara was black in the remake. I would love that.
Child, you can't be you. See, then the people would have got upset. Uh, uh, that's the diversity hire.
I mean, if we gonna remake it, let's remake it. Like, I would have loved the 90s version. Oh my God, Kay, can you imagine this 90s version with Angela Bassett as Barbara? No, Nia Long as Barbara. No, 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 no. What's old girl from Blade? The doctor from Blade. If she would have played Barbara, now that would
Hmm.
have been good casting.
Yeah.
If they don't get me in these casting rooms, look, I'm gonna set it off. Get all the Negroes in there. You get a role, and you get a role, you get a role. Come on, black people. I would have made the lead girl in Romulus black, since they want the black android to be her brother.
No, they made the black android. How you make him an android, but then tell us that everybody hate on androids? That don't know. You made him black, but no, it's not that everybody that people don't like him because he's black. They don't like him because he's a robot. I said, if y'all don't get the hell up out of here. Somebody said Queen Latifah as
No, no, come
Barbara.
on now. We're trying to be for real. Look, we're trying to be for real. We're trying to be for real. Okay? No, not Queen Latifah, baby. No. I'm talking about real casting that would have worked for Barbara.
If we're talking back in the 90s, then shoot, then put Vivica Fox in there then.
No, I don't see Vivica either. I don't see Vivica either. And Vivica is a good behind actress. People be sleeping on Vivica because she be doing little B, C, D movies now. Vivica is a good behind actress, okay? But no, I not that's not my vision for Barbara. I want baby that played the doctor in Blade, or I want Angela Bassett for Barbara in the 90s version. Candy, the timestamp is 55 minutes and 55 seconds. Big Ben, I love to stay up and finish this watch party with y'all, but I gotta be at the salt mine at 5 a.m. Y'all have a good night and don't let the zombies bite. Thank you, Big Ben, for coming through. Child, what is a salt mine? I don't even know what that is. No, I'm talking about 1990. If you go back to Queen Latifah in 19, no, baby, no, no, I don't see no. And I love Queen Latifah, but no, that is not the Barbara casting. Because it needs to still be this Barbara the way she's written. But I just would have loved. We're gonna do a remake. Let's make Barbara and her brother black. I wanted him to toss Coop down them stairs.
Mm-hmm. Cause see, he should have got folded right then and there.
Right. Shane would have handled it.
Okay, see, you trying to restrain him. We need you just need to go ahead and exactly Shane handle it, child. Cause the way he tore down Carol husband, I wasn't even mad. Shane, Shane gave him an old school beat down. And then where they're talking about no, Shane, stop for what? He's beating on his wife and looking at his daughter unparently like. Nah, he deserved every bit of that ass
Yeah,
whooping.
absolutely.
Every bit.
Carol really did marry a real through and through real creep.
What they out there for? Get Carol go
Because
on.
remember they need the keys for the gas
Oh yeah,
gas.
that's right.
I can't wait to see what they do with Barbara that require Angela Bassett's skills. I can't get into it now, Darflina, but when we get to the end, I can explain it.
How them damn slow walking ass zombies. Hell, I can run from them.
Look, let me tell y'all, I'm finna be for real. I got a good eye when it comes to actors and roles. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
my casting would be so on point. The chick, the black, and I'm mad I don't know her name, but yes, the black girl who played the doctor in Blade would have been a great Barbara in this 1990 remake. Queen Latifah? No, get out my casting room. No, 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 ma'am. What kind of casting are y'all doing? How can Viola Davis play Barbara? Barbara is in her what, early 20s? What kind of casting are y'all doing? We're not talking about Barbara's mama. We're talking about Barbara. Viola Davis? No, ma'am. That get out my casting room, ma'am. Please get out my Viola, ma'am. Get out my casting room. You too old for the role. I'm sorry, and that's not ages. The character is in her young 20s. Now, why this lady naked? Got to work on them kicks. And what Coop doing? Nothing. Just scary. Now, black man got to come save y'all while he out here trying to do his thing. These extras was good. Judy, can you slow down, baby, so I can hop in the truck? Why is she driving so wild? Why was she driving so crazy? This was so stupid. Like, this was so stupid. Like, who would do that? Lord Jesus. See, this is why I say it be other people. It be the people you trying to survive with. That was literally just so stupid. I'm still astonished every time I see this that he did that. I'm mad he punching zombies. Oh, it got really real. It got really real, Gambit. When I tell you, Darfalina, every time I see this movie, I'm still astonished. Like, who would shoot a rifle at a dang gas tank? Like, the key ain't work. The key ain't work. Like, why would you shoot it? Like, that is just so stupid. I didn't say I picked. I said those who they picked plus everyone you said well into their 50s. No, they're in their 50s now. That's why I said 1990s Angela, which she wasn't in her early 20s, but she could pass for young 20s, and 1990s Nia Long. Like, yeah, I'm saying circa 1990 when the movie was made. I don't want to be on the ground. Coop get on my dang nerve. I would not let him come up behind me like that. Cooper's so evil. See, it be people like I bet Cooper Trump supporter.
That's what I'm
Coop
saying.
voted for Trump.
In the zombie apocalypse, you got to act like Shane. He should have put him down in the beginning because he's a liability.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You don't let people like that stick around.
No. Absolutely. Get him, Barbara. Coop's such a punk.
Ain't it? Ain't got no kind of plan of action. Just trying to survive. You know, he remind me of the dad from the Exorcist Believer. You because
The
you're not
white one.
listening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because what you doing?
Coop ain't got the sense God gave a duck. Wait a minute. I can't with Coop. I can't.
Look at him. Don't know what the hell to do.
That's why I'm sitting here tripping with him and this gun.
You got a whole weapon and you don't know what to damn do.
Not at all.
And look at it. Clearly she's dead. Clearly she's dead. See, that's the governor type stuff. I'm gonna just let my daughter be dead and be alive. Don't lock up Penny.
Why she ain't eat her dad? Why she walked past her dad and came over here to us? You shooting us because of your dead daughter.
Mhm. This is if for anybody that ain't watched The Walking Dead. This should let you know that you got to fight with people, but when it's zombies around, you have having a whole shootout with the living, but the dead is surrounding you.
Exactly.
A mess.
Instead of being fighting with Cooper about that basement, we should have just went up to this attic. And see, this what I mean. Ben would have been perfectly fine surviving if he wasn't in here with Cooper. She could at least close the door. Like, come on now, baby. You could at least close the door. That's the thing with the apocalypse. It be the people
Mm-hmm.
that get you killed.
Mm-hmm. That's what Barbara said. Damn that skirt. I got to put some pants on for this.
Girl, yes. And she didn't do nothing stupid like go off by herself to change clothes. She changed from that skirt to the pants right there in the kitchen in front of everybody.
She said, "Look at them." She said, "That was my last hope right there. Look at they dumb asses getting eaten."
I still cannot believe he did that. And see, that's an example of somebody else getting you killed as well. Because Tom dumb behind shot the gas tank and got his girlfriend killed. Barbara, we ain't got time for this crime, baby.
Exactly. Child, go cry later. This ain't the time, girl. Well, your dumb ass was the one to let you Your daughter bite you.
Look at that zombie walking with
Mhm.
a gangster lean. Not it's a doper who got drugs in his arm. I love these little extra background people.
Look, you turn how you turn. Some people
In the
was
middle of a fix.
some people was doing the do. Some people was on that stuff.
The irony, he ended up in the cellar. Yep. And my thing is, Tom know the house. This is his people house. Why he when they was arguing about that cellar, that basement, why he ain't say, hey, Ben, we got an attic?
Being over here half dead and still trying to survive.
Look,
That's the people that's got to be on your team.
exactly. And there go the key for the gas pump. Instead of Cooper sitting down there doing a bunch of nothing. See, this what I mean. It's the people that get you killed. If we would have all worked together, we literally all could have survived.
Hmm.
Coop would have got the gas pump key down there. That means Tom and his girlfriend wouldn't have got blown up and turned into barbecue for the zombies. Like, if we would have just all worked together, we literally could have all survived, except for their little daughter. She was already gone.
A zombie apocalypse tip: don't have your arms exposed. Okay, they can grab you and bite you. Cover your arms up.
I want to be in full riot gear like Glenn them did when they got to the prison.
Exactly.
Her brother.
Although if I see a bunch of hillbillies coming, I'm still
Child, I'll
running.
be scared. But she white.
I
She okay.
hmm I'll take I'll take the zombies over the hillbillies. Mm-mm.
Humans. Exactly. The key
Yes,
was
was
there
there.
and it was labeled. It literally was labeled gas pump. But Coop, good for nothing behind, spent all that time down there, and that mother was just saying right, and it literally said gas pump, gas pump.
Now he was too busy trying to find some liquor
He
and
was too
some
busy
gas
pimp slapping his wife.
and being a nuisance.
Exactly. Humans are such idiots. Like, why are we doing this? What kind of foolishness is this? Drunk man fighting a zombie. Humans are idiots.
Hmm.
I don't know nothing else to say about it. Todd Tony Todd's passing is too painful to deal with. Rest in peace, Mr. Todd Grog from New Hampshire. Yes. There are few like I feel like I'm just one of those people where like if I just hear about someone passing, even if I don't even know them from a can of paint, like I literally just innately feel kind of sad. But there are few celebrity deaths that really hit me hard. Aaliyah, Left Eye, and
Chadwick
definitely Tony
Chadwick
Todd.
Boseman Chadwick Boseman hit me hard.
Chadwick Boseman, yes, that was another one. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, and I would definitely, and I was literally on a live talking about From when somebody was like, Tony Todd died. And I was like I literally didn't think it was real. Like I was like so stunned. Such a gut punch.
Yeah, somebody
Why
text
white
me.
folk always want to hang a nigga? Why white
They
folks always want
do.
to hang somebody?
That's what Pretty Girl Jenny talking about. Yes, and at the end of the world, we still got to deal with
Like
zombies
God
and
dang, like
race and rednecks.
just always want to lynch somebody.
Zombies and rednecks
Lord.
can't win.
Lynching zombies, really. Oh, Darfalina, if you're disturbed by the hillbillies, you need to see the original 1968 version. Because trust me, it's way more disturbing in that sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn hillbillies. Like I said, Candy, watch the 68 version. It really
Mm-hmm.
gives you lynching and hunting ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I can say my reasoning for why I wanted the 1990 version. If we was gonna remake it and kind of change the end, I wanted Barbara and her brother to be black. So if we got to lose the only black character, at least we could have had a black final girl instead of us having to lose the only black character. Like that's why I said if we was gonna remake it, I want Barbara to be black.
Oh yeah, I would have took down Cooper too though.
And I love her taking down Coop.
She had the right to drop him.
Yes. I loved her taking out Coop. Because how dare the black man die but Coop live? Oh hell no, baby. Because you the one got the black man killed. Being literally dead because of you.
Correct. If I got to survive a zombie apocalypse and the only other humans left is the redneck hillbillies,
They might not be the only humans left. They're just the only humans left in this area.
but you got to get past them to get to the next area.
Yes, poor Ben.
And Cooper
And
did have it
Cooper
coming.
absolutely had it coming. Like, how dare you smile at me? Look at these people just acting a fool. Just acting a fool.
See, y'all be afraid to watch horror movies, but the real horror be the people.
Right.
Cause how they asses survive.
Child, please tell me. Please tell me. Yes, CC Trout. Rest in peace, Tony. I really still can't believe it. And I feel like 69 seems so young. I
Mm-hmm.
wish y'all
It
could
is
meet
young.
my grandma. My grandma is 89. When I tell you that lady is a force to be reckoned with, like she is 89 and kicking strong. Like 69 seems so freaking young to pass away. Night of the Living Dead. The first time watchers, did y'all enjoy your first time watch of Night of the Living Dead remake? Akeem, I enjoyed. Is your name Akeem or Akim? I enjoyed it. Okay, great. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Darfalina, okay, that was something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and log this on my letterbox for the 50, 100,000 million times. Who's playing Ben in the remake, Nikki? No. I'm not talking about remaking the Night of the Living Dead. I was talking about this 1990 remake of Walk of Night of the Living. I'm mixing up Walking Dead, Night of the Living Dead, and that was all in my head. When I was talking about my casting for Barbara, I was talking about this 1990 remake. We're not remaking Night of the Living Dead. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. No way. We do not need a modern version remake of this. Leave it be and just make your own new zombie movie. Enjoyed my 30th time. Oh, this is only your 30th watch? Because this is like my 30th millionth watch. I enjoyed the little bit I watched. It's really good. Like it's a classic for a reason. Yeah, I had fun. Had only seen original uh many moons ago. Now the original is fire too. I can't pick like I don't know which I can't pick one over the other. I think they're both really good. That original 1968, oh my god. And y'all know I'm not that is not my ministry. I am not the one that's for like always talking about how good the older movies are. The 1968 Night of the Living Dead, so good. So good.
Mm-hmm.
What watch was this for you, Kay?
You talking about how many times I've seen this movie?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know. See, when you start watching movies as a child, when
But
you
see,
start
that's why
watching,
I say numbers like my 30th millionth time. Because basically, I have just seen it so many times my whole life. Like, I feel like I've spent, it's certain movies that I feel like I have literally spent my life watching. Not a Living
hmm
Dead is one.
hmm
Like, I feel like I've spent my life watching this movie.
okay, Candy says she joined a little bit. See, Candy watching the horror movies ain't that bad. It's not that bad.
It wasn't as scary as I thought, but I'm mad Cooper Pump behind. But
Mhm.
they always the ones that survive. Them Cooper types always the ones that survive.
You know when they
Because
say the meek shall inherit the earth, that's what they mean. That's what they meant. But
I gotta
yes, pretty
watch the
girl Danny.
1968 one next. Yeah, that 1968 one is fire.
hmm
Absolutely.
Yes, Candy and pretty girl Danny coming over to see horror is not bad, y'all. It's not bad. Y'all just be afraid by the title of being scary. But some of this, the movies don't really be that scary. They just be good. Some of them.
Horror movies are cool.
Absolutely. That's what we do here. That's what we do.
There is no genre I watch more than horror. Like my whole life. Yes, Darfalina, you have to watch the OG so you can compare it to the remake.
hmm
But yes, rest in peace, Tony Todd. We wanted to come here and do something to commemorate Tony Todd's life, contribution to film, contribution to Black history, contribution to cinema history, horror history. Definitely, I feel like the word icon isn't even enough. Like, just
That's a legend right there. That's a
yeah,
legend for this genre.
yeah. I feel like just a legend as far as the human being he was, a legend as far as his talent. Cujo messed me up as a child, watched it again during the panini and laughed at it the entire time. Now,
See
as
that?
much as I was talking about the people that haven't seen this movie, I only just saw Cujo for the first time this year and I loved it. And I saw it for the first time because I'm not a Stephen King fan. That's why I never really cared to watch Cujo.
Oh, I
But it was
love
good.
Stephen King stuff. Yeah, Stephen. That's a frequent that I have during the Halloween season.
Cujo.
This was awesome. Oh, yes.
Oh, don't get me started. Now, Jeff, you trying to lure me because Halloween is what? No, that is a low tier franchise for me. I don't really care
Don't
about
do that.
Halloween.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Mm-mm. I support
Halloween,
Michael Myers and all his shenanigans.
Halloween season of the witch, Halloween H2O, and that's what all I acknowledge.
Halloween, the original, The Curse of Mike Myers, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, H2O, and of course, Resurrection. I'm going to stand by them.
Now it has been years since I saw like 4 or 5 Curse of My like all that stuff, so I can't really speak on that. But I absolutely do not like the first Halloween. Nope, not at all. Shout out to them, but yeah, no, I personally don't find it to be an entertaining movie in the slightest. And the ending with all those rednecks, you sure she wasn't Danny? My God. They did not add that element. They did not add that element at all. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Kay, for being here and doing this watch along with me to celebrate the Muskin Tony Todd. Shout out to
Absolutely.
him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, if you all love movie nights and watch alongs, my link is pinned. Um, we have movie nights every Saturday. So if you love movie nights and watch alongs, again, we'll be showing them via Discord so that you can see the movie. And also, if you are on Discord, hit the Discord link and come on over and follow us over there. All the Discord peoples.
Yes. And sorry, I was reading. I was reading. But yes, thank you to everybody who came out here with us to enjoy this watch along and celebrate Tony Todd. Just do something to commemorate him. This is my personal favorite Tony Todd movie and role. But I could spend the week doing watching Tony Todd stuff. Like for real. Like I could watch Wishmaster, I could watch Bitch Ass, even though be talking crap about that movie. Y'all tell Kay she should do a bitch ass watch along with me.
I'm not getting somebody else to do it because y'all want y'all to go off. I want y'all go off on Nikki for making you watch that movie.
Gambit subbed and liked. Thank you so much, Gambit. Shout out to you. But we are going to get out of here, guys, because Kay got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and we just, threw in this impromptu live to celebrate Tony Todd. But we can't stay here all day. And I was here with y'all for about 3 hours on live last night. But shout out to everybody, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you.